Good morning. So, first question probably is, who is this guy and why is he talking to me? So, my name is Jacob. I'm the owner of Forbidden Oni TCG, brand new website slash business. I've been selling on eBay for like maybe 6-7 months. It was pretty good. Decided to take the next few steps and to build a website, do in-person trades, so on and so forth. So kind of talk about the business idea. The business idea is not to be an immediate powerhouse and to buy all these sealed products, go do the Walmart raids, and then sell it for double MSRP to anybody that's willing to buy it. So actually, we don't have any sealed products that we're selling right now. We're only selling the personal collection and other collections that we've bought, such as graded, raw, and anything else you can think of in that category. So far, we've had pretty good success with getting cards, send them off to get graded. First couple returns from PSA were fantastic. Last few went from like a 70% gem rate to last one was maybe 30. So that wasn't amazing. But the goal is in 10 years to accumulate a good amount of product and a good amount of social media following and liquid cash, so that by the time we leave our day job in about 10 years, we'll be able to open up a brick and mortar store, or maybe not. Maybe we'll run it from home, just like we're doing right now. I guess the first thing we talk about is, what's my credibility? Absolutely none. we are brand new, haven't been doing this for years, not a Pokemon, not a Danny Phantom, not a big vendor like Jar Chomp or Swan's Emporium, or Clover, not a PokeRev, none of that. We're gonna try to be in the same category as those guys eventually, but not right off the rip. So this is what we have so far. This is the website. We have quite a few singles, quite a bit, a lot of raw cards ranging from everything. Now for the website, we don't take our pictures. We use already stock photos just because it's easier. I'm not taking thousands upon thousands of pictures to put the raw photos on the site. Follow the same criteria, right? As long as if there's a little bit of whitening in the corners, but overall the card is good. No scratches, no dents, where it's going to be near mint. Anything that kind of ranges outside of that, we're going to list it as light play, and a little bit more, obviously, we'll go moderate play, heavy play, damage. We don't have any damage cards. The goal, right, is not just to sell raw cards, graded cards, or anything in between. The goal is to get distribution. As you can imagine, with how crazy the Pokemon market is, distribution is not easy. But we're following steps that's kind of been put forth from, I get majority of the business info from Pokemon. If you go to his channel, you look at it, he'll literally teach you how to make a website, how to push advertisement for the websites, what you need to do to apply for distribution. Not anybody could just apply for distribution and get it. Probably was the case maybe 2 years ago when distributors were selling booster boxes for $85 a piece, but not anymore. This is the hot ticket, hot commodity. Everybody wants Pokemon. And not only Pokemon, we're also going to focus on One Piece as well. I would love to get into Magic the Gathering. I don't know enough about it, and I don't want to insult the community by trying to act like I do. And obviously, I can open up a pack and search it on my collector app to see how good it is. It's not what we want to do. We kind of want to be knowledgeable about what we're talking about. So we're going to stick to what we know for now. Maybe we'll expand that later. Some other goals that we're looking towards. Right, so this is our first YouTube video. We don't know anything about editing. We don't know anything about how to clip, how to create shorts. We don't know that. We're going to learn along the way. I want to keep you guys informed as well. I'll explain the process and the pains that come along with it, the highs, the lows, the failures. Maybe this first video is just absolutely terrible. Put it in the comments. Tell me what to do better. Tell me how to do it better. Like, I'm always looking for information. And that's the same for the website too. If you guys see something in the website that's not what you think it should be or could be done a little bit better, I'm not going to get mad about critique, right? A lot of people, they'll get sore about it, they'll fire off about it. I genuinely need critique so I know what to fix, what the buyers want, right? If you guys don't like the website, if you think it's chaotic, or you think there needs to be a better category system, let me know. And it's the same thing with prices. You know, I'm not going to change every single price because someone says something, but if I have a card listed for 50% above MSRP, or I'm sorry, not MSRP, market price right now, according to like TCG Player, eBay sold and all that, let me know. It's probably I just didn't catch it, and I will fix it the best way I can and get it close, because the goal is to always be below market price. When you're on your website, you pay the 3% credit card fee, and it's pretty good considering that eBay on average I lose 10, 13, about 23% off of every sale right off the rip for advertisements, and then for eBay seller fees, which is killer. I'm wrong, it's a great platform to use if you just want to sell 1 or 2 cards, but if you're trying to start a business, if you can function in how much you're losing on every sale, then by all means do it. You know, like I said before, I kind of have taken a lot of information from other successful businesses on YouTube. I already mentioned them. Pokemon E, big fan of Danny Phantom too. Like, those guys know what they're doing and have kind of done the trial and error, so the rest of us don't have to. We're working on supply. Maybe we'll get it soon. Maybe we won't. The good news is that I don't rely on the funds from my business to fund my life. I don't have to. I'm not using my business to pay rent. I'm not using it to pay for utilities. My truck's not going to get paid off from this. This is to essentially fund the hobby and continue to grow and experience this great atmosphere that's surrounding TCG. The atmosphere is a little rough right now. You know, not everybody is as nice and charming as they once were with Pokemon. As you can see from the Costco fights and the thief at the vendor show, that was awesome. It was good to see. Glad someone caught him. We're looking to grow, and we'll be making hopefully weekly YouTube videos. Now, obviously, this isn't my day job. This is my business, but it's my side business. Like, my normal job is always going to take priority, and so is my family. But the goal is to, within 10 years, like I said, a decade. That's a long time to do it, but we're going to start making our baby steps now. We're going to push the content. We're going to get better at creating content, which that's going to be a headache. And we're not looking to hire anybody, right? We're not big. So what we want to do, we want to be a business. We want to be a trading card business, specifically around Pokemon. That's what I'm most passionate about. I've only been collecting, and I've really liked the game, and I've liked the artwork and the cards and the value of the cards. I'm not going to lie, that's obviously a big factor in it. I've only been doing it since Stellar Crown, so I came in Stellar Crown. I was able to buy all the sealed products. Went crazy. 4, 5, 6 booster boxes. Master set of the collection. Sent off my first chase card, which was the Squirtle. Sent it off, got a grade. It came back in 9, sadly. But after that, I was hooked. And then Searching Sparks came out. I think I was able to open 2 or 3 right off the rip. 2 or 3 booster boxes, a couple ETBs. And then after that, couldn't find it. And then it just continued on. Prismatic was the same way. Journey Together was the same way, even though a lot of people don't like that set, which I don't really understand. I think it's a pretty awesome artwork set. I know there's no Charizards, no Pikachus, nothing like that, but thought the artwork was good. Destin Rivals came out, same problem. Seems like they're printing it a little bit more. I'm actually able to find some in stores relatively, if I happen to draw the lucky number and get in as soon as they do a restock. But anyways, to say, haven't been collecting that long. Started, like the business aspect, like the trading aspect a lot too. Like doing trades with people, like, you know, offering an amount, doing the whole banter back and forth thing. That's great. That's not what we're going to necessarily do on the site. Right? It's not a great way to run a business, is it's just constantly banter. The guys who go to vending shows, they do it every week and they're able to make thousands. Those guys got it locked down. I don't have it locked down yet. That's about it. That's how we're going to wrap up the first video. Stay tuned. We'll say like our starting amount according to my collector app. We don't count my sealed, keep a sealed ETB collection. Maybe I'll show that in a future video, but The starting amount that we're kind of starting the business off with is about $4,900-ish in slabs and raw cards. And then we'll be posting updates showing you guys how has the website grown, has it not grown, has our social media actually provided more people to the site. If people go to the site and they don't like the site, well, what don't they like about it, right? We'll kind of analyze that the more we go along. Once I get a little better with the videos and showing the screens at the same time. But stay tuned, like and subscribe.